Hello, welcome to the BT360 podcast, What's Up in Business Travel, a weekly podcast where we update you on what's up this week in the world of business travel. This podcast is great for those who need to know what's happening, all in less than 15 minutes. My name is Ash. Let's get started. It is the week of September 29th, and we've completed week 39 of 2025. As a reminder, BusinessTravel360.com is a great resource to take advantage of for everything business travel. Here you can listen to the best podcasts in travel, take advantage of bonus points and status match offers that the airlines and hotels are offering. Check all of this out at BusinessTravel360.com. Now, let's get to the headlines. The FAA is instructing airlines to reevaluate emergency evacuation procedures, including flight crews training, announcements, and commands to passengers. The FAA said in a statement that the new recommendations are meant to ensure that passengers understand that they must leave carry-on items behind during an emergency evacuation. The new instructions come months after several emergency evacuations where passengers were seen scrambling off airplanes with their suitcases. In March, passengers escaped an American Airlines plane after its engine caught fire. In April, a Delta Airlines flight was evacuated on emergency slides at Orlando Airport after an engine fire. And in July, passengers evacuated another American Airlines flight on emergency slides after the landing gear caught fire during an aborted takeoff. The FAA said that the removal of belongings slowed each of these evacuations down. It now recommends that airlines safety briefings clearly and concisely instruct passengers to leave all carry-on items behind during an evacuation. An uptick in consumer spending helped the U.S. economy expand at a surprising 3.8% from April through June of this year. The U.S. gross domestic product rebounded in the spring from a 0.6% first quarter drop caused by the trade wars, according to the Department of Commerce. The department had previously estimated second quarter growth at 3.3%, and forecasters had expected a repeat of that figure. The first quarter GDP drop, the first retreat of the U.S. economy in 3 years, was mainly caused by a surge in imports, which are subtracted from the GDP, as businesses hurried to bring in foreign goods before the government could impose sweeping taxes on them. That trend reversed as expected in the second quarter. Imports fell at a 29% pace, boosting April through June growth by more than 5% points. Consumer spending rose at a 2.5% pace, up from 0.6% in the first quarter and well above the 1.6% the government had previously estimated. Fallout from a cyberattack that disrupted check-in systems at several European airports caused passengers to face dozens of delays and cancel flights. Brussels Airport was hit the hardest when it asked airlines to cancel nearly 140 departing flights in just one day. The cyberattack affected the software of Collins Aerospace, whose systems help passengers check in, print boarding passes, and tag bags, as well as dispatch their luggage. The U.S.-based company cited a cyber-related disruption to its software at select airports in Europe. It was not clear who immediately was behind the cyberattack, but experts said it could be hackers, criminal organizations, or state actors. The European Commission said that the aviation safety and air traffic control was unaffected. There was no indication of a widespread or severe attack, while the origin of the incident remains under investigation. Now in news that impacts the travel industry. Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines have launched a new self-managed business travel loyalty program for small and mid-sized companies. The new offering replaces the former EasyBiz program for Alaska Airlines and the Hawaiian Airlines corporate travel program. Taking its name from the group's new Atmos Rewards loyalty program, launched in August, Atmos for Business is targeted to companies and organizations with at least $5,000 in annual travel spend. The program includes a platform through which users can book business travel. Companies can earn 1 point for each dollar spent by their employees' business travel booked through that platform. Companies are ineligible in receiving points on bookings through other channels. The accrued points can be used by the company for future travel on Alaska, Hawaiian, or their global partners. U.S. hotel occupancy and revenue per available room each declined year over year in August, according to STR. Average daily rate increased only slightly. U.S. ADR increased 0.3% year-over-year to $158.93, while occupancy declined 1.3% to 66.1%, and RevPAR declined 1% to $105.06. STR said that the top 25 markets showed higher occupancy and ADR than all the other markets. For the fifth straight month, New York City registered the highest August occupancy rate among STR's top 25 U.S. cities at 86%, though that figure was down 1.4% year-over-year. New York was followed by Seattle at 82.2%, down 0.4% year-over-year. Phoenix in August posted the lowest occupancy rate among STR's top 25 at 55%, followed by Houston at almost 56%. Spirit Airlines plans to furlough 1,800 flight attendants before the end of the year. The company said it has made the difficult decision to put cabin crew members on temporary leave to matching staffing needs with expected flight demand during Spirit's second bankruptcy in a year. The Association of Flight Attendants said that Spirit would seek candidates willing to take 6-month or 1-year voluntary furloughs starting November 1st before moving forward with involuntary furloughs based on seniority effective December 1st. Now let's get to the news of mergers and new partnerships. Direct Travel has acquired ATPI, creating a travel management company with an annual travel volume of more than $6 billion. Terms of the acquisition were not disclosed. Direct Travel, based in Colorado, sits at number 13 on Travel Weekly's Power List with 2024 sales of $4.4 billion, while ATPI, based in Manchester, England, is number 18 with $1.9 billion. The combined company will likely move up several points on the list. Navan at number 9 is estimated at $6.1 billion in 2024. Internova number 10 reported $6 billion, and CTM number 11 reported $5.82 billion. In a release, Direct Travel said that the two companies have been strategic partners for years, and the acquisition is a natural evolution of that relationship. Direct also said that it will accelerate the international rollout of its technology platform, Avenir Travel Edition. Additionally, ATPI brings deep knowledge in specialty corporate markets, including energy, marine, sports, and mining. Direct Travel said adding it will invest to expand its reach into those markets. ATPI is a TripStax user, but spun the technology out as a standalone company in early 2022. Direct Travel also acquires any stake that ATPI has in TripStax. Air France-KLM and Scandinavian Airlines have expanded their partnership with expanded codeshare flights. Air France has added its code to the SAS-operated nonstop transatlantic flights to U.S. cities via Scandinavian hubs. The new codeshare routes will include those from Copenhagen to the U.S. Air France-KLM announced in July its intent to take the majority stake in SAS, with the deal expected to close in the second half of 2026. SAS on September 1, 2024, joined the SkyTeam Airline Alliance, of which Air France-KLM is a member. Singapore Airlines and Vietnam Airlines have entered into a codeshare covering flights between Singapore and Vietnam. The agreement comes into effect more than 2 years after both airlines first disclosed plans to collaborate. The codeshare arrangement will see SIA place its code on Vietnam Airlines flights between Singapore and Vietnam. Singapore Airlines is a member of Star Alliance, and Vietnam Airlines is a SkyTeam member airline. Vietnam Airlines is the latest Southeast Asian operator that Singapore Airlines is partnering with. Across 2023 and 2024, Singapore Airlines signed very similar agreements with Philippine Airlines and Garuda Indonesia. And now, news of new travel services and improvements. Marriott International will bring the Series by Marriott collection brand it founded earlier this year to the United States via the addition of 5 properties from an independent boutique hotel chain. 5 properties in the Found Hotels brand located in Chicago, Miami, San Diego, San Francisco, and Santa Monica will join Series by Marriott and participate in its loyalty program and distribution platforms through an agreement with developer Hawkins Way Capital. Marriott founded Series in May with a portfolio of Concept Hospitality Private Limited, a regional hotel company in India, the first to join. Marriott at that time said it was in discussions with upscale hotel developers throughout the world about joining the collection. Marriott said that it expected the Found properties to join the Series by Marriott portfolio over the course of next year. IHG Hotels and Resorts plans to import Ruby, the lifestyle brand it acquired early this year, to the United States. IHG said in a statement that it was targeting U.S. city centers for the upscale urban micro-European brand it acquired in February for $116 million. At the time of the acquisition, 20 Ruby properties were open in Europe, and now there are another 14 in IHG's development pipeline. Travelers who purchase premium tickets on Brightline rail service in Florida now have new benefits. New features include pre-boarding service in Miami and Orlando, dedicated guest services line and turnstile access, priority baggage claim, a complimentary check bag, in addition to 2 carry-on size bags, and onboard welcome refreshments. Passengers still have lounge access, complimentary food and drinks, and the same cancellation policy flexibility. In addition, Brightline is expanding the number of scheduled trains during peak hours, with trains running approximately 30 minutes. And finally, some technology news. Sabre has launched its first agentic artificial intelligence-ready APIs, which the company said will enable real-time shopping, booking, and servicing from AI agents working with Sabre's own AI and data capabilities. The new APIs connect to a Model Context Protocol server, which Sabre says acts as a universal translator for AI agents needing to understand the language of travel technology. With the APIs, Sabre said that the initial focus will be on agentic AI for flights, hotels, and post-booking services. Examples given by Sabre of possible use cases include a call center proxy agent that during irregular airline operations could sit on hold with an airline and then automatically handle the same-day rebooking and payment for the traveler, and an agent that could call a hotel automatically to alert of a late arrival and ensure a traveler's breakfast preferences will be available the next day. The server and APIs are supported by Sabre's IQ AI solutions, which are built on Sabre's data cloud, which Sabre developed in partnership with Google. Beginning in January, flight shoppers will see a dramatic increase in product visuals such as seat images and virtual cabin tours, according to ATPI, the airline-owned technology company that provides a platform for airlines to file their fares. The increase will come as ATPI begins providing its 449 airline members with free access to the visual flight shopping displays in its Route Happy merchandising solution. ATPI informed airline members in June that it plans to make the solution free. Since that time, ATPI said 20 airlines have prepared visuals for usage ahead of the January 1st launch, including Finnair, Virgin Australia, North Atlantic, and Breeze. The photos and videos can be deployed by airlines in their own shopping channels, as well as via third parties, including GDSs. An ATPI survey of 900 travelers across 30 countries, which was published this year, found that 80% of travelers want to see their seat before booking, and 66% said visuals increase the likelihood of paying for a better seat. Airbnb is setting itself up for hotel expansion, according to the co-founder and CEO, and said that the short-term rental giant is adding a hotel interface to its app. The CEO said that the thing that we're getting serious about now is hotels. We bought Hotel Tonight, which was always intended to integrate into Airbnb. The CEO also added that Airbnb rebuilt its tech from the ground up for launch of its services and the relaunch of its experiences verticals. The work done can also be applied to hotels, noting that like a service includes different offerings, a hotel has different rooms. He also added that they're going to be bringing a lot of boutiques and a lot of independent hotels to Airbnb, which is what they found that the vast majority of people that come to Airbnb, if they don't find the home that they like, go to another website to book a hotel. The idea is to have the hotels available so that the bookings can be maximized. With that, thank you for joining us, and I would like to ask you to tune in again next week on Monday morning to get your weekly update. We hope that you will make this a regular part of your week and listen in while you're on the move or sitting back and sipping your coffee. You can subscribe to this podcast by searching Business Travel 360 on Apple or Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, or Pandora. Be sure to share this podcast with everyone you know so that they can also benefit from getting to know more about what's up in business travel. You can always find more information on businesstravel360.com. Have a great day and travel well.